I'm going to try a few printing experiments today. Made a small amount of movable type, and I've just gone for this little bit so it can just show our own business name, and it's just clamped in with some wedges and some bits of MDF, and these are made out of these are 3D printed, so we'll give that a go. This one should fit in here. That's the idea. Not quite as, so we'll give this a go. So as you can see, there was no ink on it to start with, so this is completely clean. I've never tried this before. It's only a little bit of print anyway, so I've got some smaller pieces of paper here. Let's just give this a go. I mean, these are quite big letters, so they weren't difficult to print. It's a bit off centre from the actual press. Well, that looks pretty successful. That's very crisp, very clear. Is it actually spelt? I have to check it's all the right way around. That's one thing you have to get used to in this game, is things being back to front all the time. And it's lifted the ink off very well. There's not very much ink left on that. Let's try another one. That's what I'd like to be able to do at the market next week, in a couple of weeks, is to be able to print our own business cards, sort of while you wait. Well, I definitely think that's worth having printing some more letters, even if we stick to this sort of size for now. So this one here is I think it was a 17th century one, maybe a bit earlier, I can't remember. But it's it had some writing underneath about this guy being quartered, obviously, because that's what's happened to him. Clearly, I'm just going to position this and hope it'll keep still enough to. Everybody likes a gory story. It's having a print of somebody's body parts stuck on stakes. Just right. There's a little bit of this print that hasn't gone high enough. Can't reach it with the ink. But I'll have to live with that. I sanded it down, but obviously you can only go so far with that. Not terrible, not terrible at all. Don't think the crows have come out very well. I think that's more to do with the actual woodblock than the printing. I wasn't particularly happy with them, but with the print. One thing I want to get right with these experiments is getting the print to go all the way across the block and not miss bits, and this is clearly missing the middle a little bit, so I'm going to try and give it a little bit more oomph. That could be just inking though, because it does take a few goes to that's all the way across. I can only do it harder than that if I adjust the press. It's nicely peeling off. Oh, it's picking up the middle a bit better this time. That's supposed to be an arm, I think, but well, it's not looking great. Let's keep going, do another one. I like the way it peels off. I think it's good enough for a flyer or something. If I could have like, this is what happens if you do something the king doesn't like, in some medievally speak. That leaflet, which I've tried printing off already, but I've just sanded it down a little. See if it will finish up a bit better. I mean, it gets most of it and you get the idea, but it's caught a load of ink up from the edge of the print, and yeah, these aren't coming in very well at all. I mean, this is really sort of smeared. I did this on a different piece of software and yeah, I'm not very happy with the results. I went back to the original way of doing it. I think I'm going to give that block the heave ho. Let me use that one again. I shall go back to, this is the second slightly simpler one I've made. Nice creak. Now you've got it as tight as you can. I like it when you've got it tight enough down that it peels off. Well, that's an improvement. I think I can live with that for the time being. I might try and I might do a new block soon, but I think this will do for now. Oh yes, much better. It's often better on a second run. I'll keep going with that, print a few up. Let's try this one. I sanded it, this one wasn't printing in the middle, so I glued it to a backboard and I've sanded it down a little bit. Let's give this one a try. It's a little better than it did last time, but I think a second inking might just improve that. Oh, there, we're improving now. That's coming on. Let's keep going with that. Yeah, oh, lovely. Much improved from that first print. I think that's really pretty now. You can't see very well because I printed it on a dark filament. But this is the first actual woodcut I did in this method. But this is the third attempt at it, so I cleaned up the picture somewhat. And I have printed off this block before. I think yeah, see, this one's really crisp, and I think it's partly because it's a relatively simple design that it's come out so well. It's not too busy. Yeah, I think I'll call it a day there. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and the next time I'm doing some more experiments, maybe where I've got a bit further with the movable type, or I've done some new prints, or I've done some hand prints, which I really want to do some proper wood blocks. I've only really done one at the minute. I got some new tools at Christmas and I've really barely used them, so I need to have a go. I've just got to get into it, but I've been tired in the evening, so I've not got around to it. So I hope you enjoyed that again, and like and follow, and I'll keep producing some more of this content whenever I can. Thank you.